Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. It's now time for this time that some of you dread and some of you love. It's time for the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. The good news, the bad news, and a lot of other shit. Other shit.
You know what? Okay, let me ask you something. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ask her.
Excuse me.
Does that sound at all bring you any happiness whatsoever?
Just
tell me.
Happy's overrated.
Just tell me.
You know what? Happy.
You made me laugh, which makes me happy.
Okay, thank you, Sarah.
You know what?
She said, see, I act a fool for you. It's like that song goes.
She rescued you, man.
All right, well, okay, let me take you.
A fool recognize a fool.
Oh.
That's right. She's totally right.
Oh, snap.
Okay, and just to show you how foolish I am, I'm going to take you through my postings at mariohemsley.tv. Go take a look. That's my blog, where I show you some of the stuff I'm looking at. Because you can see I'm still a dirty old man. Here we are.
I'm not going to show them
You
that.
can't show them? Oh, I can show them on my screen.
And wait, let me tell you something else.
This universe model.
You better get ready, because Hot Picks is going to be looking like Martian women. Or if we have to defer.
Oh, that's right, because he said this is bad. Well, that's the Miss Universe. She's modeling this supposed $1 million swimsuit.
Wow.
Okay.
What can you say?
All right. Okay.
I'm saying, so I looked at that, and after about 20 minutes or so.
He licked his lips.
You say you're wrong, man.
Okay.
This
all
is
right.
wrong.
Now, check this out. Check this out, you guys. This one I thought was extremely poignant, too. Take a look at this picture. This gentleman here is actually bicycling across the country to raise awareness for political victims from Mexico. Do you know we don't typically grant only 1 to 2% of requests for asylum from Mexico?
That's it.
Of all the places, political asylum. This man was hijacked by the local drug people, and when he didn't pay up his protection, they sawed off both his lower legs.
Jeez. Oh, man. Whoa.
That's why I had to show you this, because some stuff is so crazy. And see, it's just when you think, when I think I'm brave and got guts, I read stuff like this, I realize I don't have nothing going on. I don't have nothing.
Wow.
Look at this, because, so this is to raise awareness.
Yeah.
He certainly raised my awareness. But just amazing to see someone come back from something like that.
Wow.
To have someone cut off your lower legs below the knee because you didn't pay up.
Wow.
He had a whole journey, believe me, coming back from that. Spent time in the ICU and everything. But again, this is part of the incredible stories here. Now, how about this one, you guys? The most unfair most unfair countries for women. I thought this was kind of interesting, because people wonder, because, take your girlfriend there on a vacation.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You're wrong.
Just tell her, don't act up.
You're wrong.
Don't act up. You know where you are now. I own you up in here. Then when you get back, you know it's on. But check it out, you guys. The U.S. actually ranked 26 on this list. So we're not at the top of this list. You would really be surprised. Some of the bottom dwellers included Yemen and Pakistan, where in Yemen, 49% of the women, and in Pakistan, 40% of the women were literate. That's compared to 82% of the men. Wow. So you have countries, but go take this in the articles. These are some of the countries where things are worse for women.
Is that are you giving us good news?
Guess who's ahead of us? South Africa, Cuba, and the Philippines.
Ahead of us.
They're ahead of us.
Right.
Okay, now the really big story, you guys, of the day is the Philippines. It's the Philippines. Man, I called my mom. Sometimes, I watch stuff, and it's so stunning. Sorry I got this kind of news today, but hey, that's today. We'll move quickly. But the Philippines, you guys, typhoon. Hurricane 3 times the force of Katrina.
True.
They're looking at 10,000.
Oh my God.
10,000. And you know what's I bring this up all the time. When you go to countries where the standard of living is already poor, like Haiti in the Philippines. Can you imagine what the rescue stuff is like? I said,
Just stop, man.
oh, I'm sorry.
Just so I can, I actually have to.
He has to tell me because we're trying to we had some things.
When he's passionate, when he gets passionate, he forgets all the buttons. All the buttons. But the only time he remembers the buttons when he wants to see a pretty girl. Then he remembers
That's
the
the
buttons.
time when you're supposed to remember
Yes,
the buttons.
I know that.
She's like, honey, remember the buttons. Remember.
Don't forget the button.
Don't forget the buttons. Stop. Jeez. You guys, I got to show you a little bit of this. Now they're saying 12,000. I'm not going to show you a bunch of it, but I got to make you aware because I'm going to go pay my bills and send some money. I'm going to go pay my bills, see what I got. But we got to send them a little something. Everybody's got to dig in and send them a little something.
You do know that they over-reported how many people by this morning. It's so drastic that they over-reported how many people were there.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'll take it. They had people in the trees.
Yeah.
The videos of the devastation. Let's go back to the other picture. I like the other one. So that Tagalog, they throwing me off. That's all. And you know what's this is where the modern day makes things so different. I work with a lot of folks that are Filipino, got family back there. So it's funny how when you're around the people, it brings it so much closer to you. Because I got coworkers, they're worried about whether or not their family is surviving there in the Philippines.
Scary.
Well, Vic.
Yeah, when they reported the wind speed at over 200 plus, and Katrina was at 125, and they were showing an example of a guy who actually was standing in the wind at 80 and 85, and he could not sit still in his position. He had to hold on. Now, just 3 times that, and imagine the children, the elderly, and others. So,
well, that's the part that gets me. Remember the babies, you guys. You talk about building code, okay? This is not,
No.
These are some structures, many of which are just not ready for any kind of assault. And so if you can imagine, in one of these hotels, they went to the big convention center.
Right.
And everybody on the first floor of that drowned.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard.
At the big convention center place. Everybody ran there like our big. And so, yeah. So I got to show this to you. I know it's a bummer, and I'll try to find you something to cheer you up at the end.
But we have storm surge starting to.
But I need to make you aware of this because we have to look out. We are our brother's keeper. And so,
evacuating up to the second floor.
One thing about the internet today, you can get breaking news and accounts right from people's phones. So you can get eyewitnesses. It brings it really close up front to you now.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Really brings it really right up close in front to you. So everybody, like I said, I'm going to do my bills. I know we go, everything's tight. It's that time of year. And then I'm going to look and see, can I send at least a few $100 over? Something we got to contribute. 25. This is the type of year, too, to look in your closet, get those coats out, and get them out. Ones you don't wear, it's time to donate.
That's ridiculous right there. That's just ridiculous. I mean, that's waist deep at a complex.
And just imagine, don't have a minor injury.
Right.
And how about the food and water?
One more?
Yeah.
We're good, everyone. Okay, I can feel electricity in the water, guys.
Like again, to all it makes you think to all the folks over there, we send you our prayers.
Yeah.
We send you our prayers, and
Wow, it's
pay
deep.
attention to
That's
what's going
rough.
on in the Philippines.
Wow.
All right, you guys. Like we said, the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. It's not all. I started off. I showed you. Well, that was a bummer.
Right, it was.
I showed you. It's the news.
I know.
How
man.
about this one?
Okay.
This one. See, sometimes when you have bummer news, you need stuff that's actually mindless. Like here's a guy who carves pictures out of crayons. I mean, he carves figures out of crayons.
How do you find this stuff?
I think that's coming through now.
No, because I'm doing that on my camera.
Well, you're doing it.
Right here.
Oh. Damn. You're talented.
Don't call my nickname, man. Whatever you do.
All right, you guys,
Don't do it.
imagine this. This is another one of God's way of letting you know you have too much free time.
Right.
Here's a joke. No, I'm just kidding. It's wonderful carvings in crayons.
Amazing.
Now, of course, every now and then one of the kids drops by and starts writing with it. It ruins one of them.
Right.
But let's just say it's wonderful carvings in the crayon. So,
That I'm just trying to figure out, how do you find this?
because I go looking for this stuff.
That gives you an idea why he has no woman in his life.
I'm telling you guys, it's the holiday
That's
season. It's not the time to get a woman because it is the time to.
So are you going to embark upon a journey of holiday spirit and family, friends, and loved ones, and specifically personal loved ones?
I am. In fact, what I've done to start on that is I sent this one out. How many of you have a friend who needs a better bra? I'm telling you, some people just need a better bra. But Vic, I don't know. Even though I'm coming to appreciate it now.
You shouldn't even go. You shouldn't even go here.
The troubles with getting a bra that fits properly. You get in there, you got to go in there and they got to measure you. It's so.
How does he know this?
It's embarrassing, Vic, when they measure you for your bra.
How does
I tell you, I've learned to relate with women. Let them tell me all about their periods and everything. I just listen, girl. I told you that bitch was crazy. I told you.
This is wrong.
Yeah.
This is wrong.
So anyway, take a look at this. This is a way.
New high-tech way to find the right.
Well, let's go get it at YouTube
Oh, that's good.
because I can
New
make it
high-tech
bigger.
way to find the right bra size.
God.
Yes, Josh. See you later, Josh. All right.
It's an
Well,
app.
scientists say they've come up with an app that once and for all takes all of the guesswork out of getting that perfect fit. ABC's Aditi Roy takes one for the team. She has the story.
Get your bra on. Get your bra
Don't call them
on.
intimates for nothing.
We're pretty close here.
Getting fitted for a bra can be
Yeah, I love me a B
uncomfortable,
cup.
You don't want to be breathing out.
even embarrassing. But coming soon, a free app called Third Love, designed by a team of computer scientists, claims it can get rid of the well-intentioned bra fitter, allowing you to find the right bra using just your phone.
The technology that we use takes two-dimensional images, like a photo, and turns it into three-dimensional data.
I'll get a jockstrap app.
Here's how it works. You take front and side pictures wearing a tank
Sarah,
top.
check
The
this
app
out.
even tells you when you have the right angle.
I'm like-
The company says it only takes seconds for the app to size you. The only catch?
So it doesn't tell you your exact size.
Instead, it routes you to an online store where all of the bras are apparently your perfect fit. Danny Solberger tested Third Love.
I want to
Came in
test
the
it
mail
with
2 days
mine.
later, I think it was, and it fit perfectly.
Other women we met are still a bit wary.
You have to take
Mine is
photographs
sensitive.
of yourself and then send them to someone you don't even know.
The makers of the app insist their site is secure.
All of our data is private,
But you gotta
and
hack
it's
in
only
there.
ever used internally
Give
by
me some
our scientists to
Pictures
make
of people
our
in
fit
their
better.
clothes.
Bill, the manager of Only Hearts lingerie store, says pictures can't replace numbers.
Old school in this case is the best way, absolutely.
So what measures up best? Old school awkwardness or touchless technology? Ultimately, the women we met say the right fit is what makes you feel most comfortable. For Good Morning America, Dee Roy, ABC News.
No, this is
New
the
York.
morning coffee show. What do y'all think? I love stuff like that. I love stuff like that because where do you get things like that? I mean, it just doesn't happen.
Okay, I'm gonna relay the chat room. Call 911, Vic. Mario needs help. Mario. They're asking the same questions I'm asking you.
I do need help.
It'll be different if a woman discovered this. Why are you discovering stuff about women's bras and sizes?
I like to watch them try them on. In the old days when I was coming up, that's what kind of all you had. We didn't have that much. We had a little bit. Playboy was just coming out. All we had was bra ads.
Send your emails
You would
to
go through
Mario.
the
I am
Sears
not part of this
catalog,
segment.
and they would have women in the
I'm
old
not part of
days.
this one.
They would have bra ads where women had the bra on over their sweaters. That's the way they would model them in the ads. So,
Only you.
okay, you guys, that's right. It is, and it's that kind of a thing, and it's the crazy because we said the good news and the bad news and the only shit. Now here, I gotta go. This last one. I went to Mashable Because, you know, I love Mashable. Everybody says, what's your resources? Mashable.com is one of my resources. It's the right combination of fun and techie stuff. Crazy stuff, you guys. And it's very readable. They'll have the video, the best of the you. Okay, so Mashable has this story about this new smartphone attachment that releases scents.
See,
we are
he looks
born
for stuff like
searching
this.
for intelligent life.
What is this?
I'm glad. I'm gonna show it just to get you.
It's a journey
that's
enriched
an
by the
ad.
people
To see
we know
I'm doing it
and
on
the things
purpose.
we share. We believe
I see you
online
can't do anything
That's
about
why-
search is the same.
I love
This
this.
is why
one.
I try myself to show it first
The web knows
and
what
then
we know, and that's
make sure
what your
it
friends
plays
and
with
the world of social media are creating.
See,
La la la.
All in one search.
Remember, go to Mashable.
Expand your search and see
Well,
what
this is the part I love. This part I love. See, I like when he plays videos and he gets caught off guard. And one day,
I don't let it faze me.
it's going to be
A new smartphone accessory
two monkeys
is
making love.
users
Watch.
wake up and smell the coffee, or the bacon, or the strawberries. The new Senti iPhone and Android attachment releases a burst of scent into the air every time a new notification appears on your phone. So if you'd like to pair your alarm with the smell of bacon, you can. Or if you prefer to wake up with cinnamon rolls, coconut, or even corn syrup wafting through the air, no worries, Senti's got you covered. Just plug the circular accessory
old
into
man
your
poop?
phone's headphone socket, download the app, and yummy smells every time you get a notification.
Tell me, isn't your mind just running with this?
A Senti spokesperson boasts this is the world's first product that alerts users by scent when they get likes on Facebook. The Senti is now available in Japan and is set to launch in the UK
I'ma
on
buy it.
May 15th. Each scent capsule
I'ma
is
buy
for
one.
100 users and costs $5.
Okay, let me tell you guys.
I'm Logan.
Okay, take a look. Okay, this is an example. Because this is the one that I bought that we haven't tested yet. This is the video Barbie. See, I see stuff online and the videos, and I have to buy it because I can't believe that this exists for $32. Okay, this Barbie, you put a battery in her leg. She has a camera between her tits. And you look up her ass and shoot videos of people. I'm loving it because I just get to legitimately say this. But take a look. I'm saying $32. No, you don't really look at her ass. You look at her back. So she got the camera in her back.
know what? You got
But the
too much
camera,
time, dude.
the camera is between her breastises, and you do look it up. And I haven't opened it up because I figured we would do a show about it because I want to test it on a show. Now, okay. Now you know me because I'm shopping and it was only $32.50. I had some money to spend, so I couldn't help but I saw the sweet talking Ken doll. Now check this one. This way, and we have to test this on the air, not today. On the sweet talking Ken doll, you record your voice and then Ken says it back in his voice. Now you know me. Come on. Come on. Take it like a man, Ken. So don't be surprised if Barbie gets the strap on.
I knew you were scoring.
I'm just saying.
It's wrong, man.
What happens when you get dolls and you're a bad person?
Now wait a minute.
You start thinking of terrible things to do with the damn dolls. You cannot help it. So for those of you who wondered what I'm doing with the dolls, well, you'll see it in the upcoming. You'll see it in the upcoming episode. All right, you guys, everybody.
I think Sarah's thinking twice about coming back to the show.
Sarah said, she says that's as bad as we get. Ladies and gentlemen, say it, Ken. Sweet talking Ken. Sweet talking Ken from West Hollywood. Ken. Hey, the good nose and the other shit. Tell me you didn't like that. Tell me you did not like that. Do you not want to get a scent?